Hi guys, this is Mauro from the Daring Ones. Um, are you the kind of person that is focused on getting instant gratifications from the get fast the things that you like, or are you the kind of person that you understand that there is a process for the things that are well worth, and you just go little by little. That's how you get the best results. That's what I want to talk about today. People that are process oriented versus people that are result oriented. Nowadays, a lot of people are focusing on the instant gratification. They want to get the results fast. They really don't want to work much. They don't want much of a process. They want results quickly. And that is not how most things that are well worth are not like that. And you see that we can see examples left and right. If you read biographies from people that are successful, you're always going to find out that even what they call the natural athletes or businessmen or whatever, the truth is that they are not naturals. They call them naturals because people don't know what they had to go through. They don't know about all the hours, months, years that they have to train, all the struggles they have to go through. We only get to see when people are successful, and we think that things happen fast for them. We don't know what happened. We don't know the story behind that person. Many times we don't know what were the struggles they had to go through. When you are a result oriented person, when you are the kind of person that thinks that nothing matters, only the result matters, and if things don't turn out well, you're pretty much a perfectionist. And what's going to happen is that many times you're going to do things right, and you're going to be improving on whatever it is you're doing. Either you're studying, or you have a project, or you're an athlete. But when you just focus on the result, you're not going to be able to see your improvements. If things don't turn out the way you want them to be, the only thing you're going to see is the end result. And if it's not what you wanted, you're not going to be able to notice if you got better, um, if you have improved in any way or any field. That's why it's important to be process oriented. If you just focus on the results and you say it doesn't matter what happens in the end, if I don't end up winning, or if I don't end up doing things right, getting what I want, reaching my goal, you're missing what the process is. When you follow the process, you set up goals. You can set up mini goals, and you can have 3, 4, 5 mini goals, and they're gonna form a bigger goal, and they can form one part of the process, and you can separate the process in parts. When you separate a process in parts, when you have a goal, when you want to do something, divide it in mini goals. If you dedicate 100% of your time, everything you got, to every mini goal, you don't even have to worry about the results. Every mini goal that you're creating and that you're reaching, they're gonna form the end result. What I'm saying is, set up goals, focus in the moment. When you focus on results, you're barely starting to build a house. You haven't even set up the foundation of the house, and you already want to see the result. You already want to see the house already completed, built, done. That it doesn't happen like that. You're not gonna able to. You're gonna have a harder time because things many times look more overwhelming. Like it's bigger, more difficult to reach. Set up the mini goals, work on them, really, really dedicate all your efforts to each and every one of the mini goals, and your results will come. The result that you want will be nothing but the byproduct of all the effort that you put, separated, divided on all the goals, all the phases or all the mini goals that you set on yourself. Focus on the process. Learn to enjoy that process. That's how you get good at doing anything. Martina Navratilova, a really good tennis player, said many years ago when she was asked what was one of the things that she enjoys, how come she enjoyed so much tennis, that she was already well into her 30s and she was still playing tournaments and winning. And she said, well, I learned to love the battle. It's pretty much, I learned to love the process. She learned to love the grinding. She learned to love going out there and practicing every day, then getting ready for tournaments, playing tournaments, losing. What went wrong? I have to focus on my volley, or I have to focus on my speed or something. Learn to love the battle. Learn to love the process. The result is, let's talk about, compare the result and the process and process with what is joy, and when and what is pleasure. Pleasure is something that you just get it in a fraction of a second. The pleasure of buying a car when you just get it brand new. The pleasure of getting a milkshake, a vanilla milkshake or something like that. That is something that usually happens fast. But it's gone. It's not gonna last. You're not gonna get that feeling. You're not gonna be able to keep pleasure all the time. But instead, if you focus on joy, on enjoying your time, it's gonna be something that is gonna go longer and it's gonna go deeper. It's something less selfish. It's something more that where you can learn to enjoy not only your process, but if your process involves people that you're working with. So you learn to enjoy that, and you learn to enjoy working with them, and it's something that is going to last longer. Result, if the pleasure of the result is something that is just going to happen in a split moment, you got to learn to enjoy the process. That is part of the joy. You can live with joy for the rest of your life. You can have a life full of joy if you want, but a life full of pleasure is not going to happen. Pleasure is something that just happens fast. Focus on the process. Enjoy the process. Go for small goals. Set it up. You don't even have to worry about the goal at the end. If you focus on your process and you do things right and you work really hard on it, you don't even have to worry about the result. The result is nothing but the byproduct of the whole process that you have done. So don't worry about the results. Worry about the process. Focus on the process. Learn to enjoy. Learn to love the battle. I hope you like it, guys, and I'll see you next time.